Gemini, Lilith. Today I have a collective message for you guys. We're going to see exactly what it is. But just as a forewarning, I do live with multiple other people. And if you do hear any voices, anything happening, hopefully not. But if you do, that's why. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that. But let's get into it. I don't like to, diddle daddle and run around the situation. So let's see what's going on today for you guys. And I hope you guys have been well in this sweltering heat if you're in the United States. And I hope you've been well anywhere in the world that you are. I'm sure we're all experiencing extreme heat right now, so I hope you're all comfortable and doing okay. Alright, let's get into this. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be very, very, very honest about how this reading is going in terms of myself. Now, I don't feel connected. There's usually a feeling, a sense. It's like, it's unexplainable. I don't know how to, I don't have a word that I can put to it, but when you're connected, and it's almost like you're grounded in that connection that you feel. I was meditating and I wasn't able to get there, which is rare. But I decided, you know what? Let me push through and see how it turns out and what happens. And even still, I'm still going over it in my head and judging myself about why did I even tell you guys that? So my mind automatically wants to go, they didn't need to know that, but for some reason I felt the need to let y'all know. Anyway. I'm picking up on a dense energy now. Hold on. I was saying I didn't feel connected, but now all of a sudden I'm picking up on a heaviness. A heaviness that comes from being overwhelmed. It's a shutdown. It's a numbness. It's a numbness that has a heavy essence. What am I tapping into right now? Okay, interesting. Now I'm going to need to know and clarify what that feeling is. Let's see. Alright, we're going to pull some cards for you guys and see what's going on. I'm definitely going to have to edit this. This intro is fucking 5 minutes and I haven't pulled a single card. The hell? Ooh. No, the way that fell up on my lap was crazy. That's the King of Cups. Yeah, that's the King of Cups right there. Ooh, the King of Cups. The King of Cups. What is the situation? Or what does the collective need to know right now? 9 of Pentacles reversed. Huh. Okay. Nine of Pentacles reversed. I'm immediately, oh goodness gracious, I'm immediately getting a sense of somebody who appears emotionally stable, independent, but that's just their way of overcompensating. They're overcompensating because deep down inside, they don't actually feel emotionally independent. They feel they need to rely on other people for validation and also to synthesize their emotions as well. Now we got the Ten of Pentacles reversed as well. And the Temperance. And then we have the Three of Wands. And then we have the hold on. King of Cups, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Oh shit. Somebody's not doing as well as, there we go. Somebody shut down emotionally because they're overwhelmed. And the reason they're overwhelmed is because their finances are dipping. And who knows if it's by your standard or a different standard. Because, you know, sometimes we all have different standards when it comes to money, right? There was this video I was watching. Sorry, little tangent. There's this video I was watching. It had to be about 3 years ago. Because I remember this was, okay, if you're like an internet rat, it was when Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein had their podcast Frenemies. That's how I'm able to mark when I saw this video. Anyway, there was this woman who was speaking about how every single one of us views our financial health so differently. It's crazy, because she was explaining the fact that she's been a struggling artist. She's always like, you know, had maybe like $100 in her bank account, and even when she comes into money, she doesn't start freaking out until she sees about $700 in there, she said. But she said her sister, because her sister was married with kids, and her sister said if she sees her savings go anywhere below $10,000, she knows she's in trouble, right? So I'm saying that to say there's either somebody around you, or this is you yourself who's going through some financial difficulty, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're living hand to mouth. It's just that things are a little unstable right now because they haven't quite run out, but it is at a point where it's like, okay, they feel like they need to have some sort of game plan because things are not going the way that they envisioned. The Two of Swords. You can't see that, so I'm just going to show it to you right there. That's the Two of Swords. And then we had a card fall out here. This is the Knight of Cups. Whoa. We have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I'm not sure if you saw the Knight of Cups, but there goes the Knight of Cups. Hold on. Somebody wants to... How can I say this? Somebody wants to be able to rely on somebody else financially. Not in a way where like this person is paying for their entire lifestyle. No, but in a sense where it's almost like 50-50. Like, all right, cool. I know I have the collective in my corner. So when times get hard, at least I can ask the collective to help me pay for my Wi-Fi bill or my phone bill because I don't got it right now. That's the energy I'm kind of picking up on. But this doesn't seem like it's been verbally expressed. I mean, I don't know who would, yeah, I don't know who would openly tell somebody, yeah, I want you in my life so you can help me financially. But that's the vibe I'm getting from this person. Now, the interesting thing about this person is that they have a lot of emotions for you. So it's almost like this dichotomy of, yeah, I do have a lot of emotions for you, but a big part of wanting you in my life is because I know with you I won't go homeless or get my car repoed, or I won't fall to the wayside kind of thing. So it's almost like practicality and emotions, but the focus right now is the money. Who is this person? Hold on. Who is this person? I haven't even read the second spread. Or the second line in the spread. I'm going to have to edit this a lot because the energy is a little cloaked. It's like I can see, but it's like, when you see through like a sheer fabric, like you can see, right? But clearly there's something in front of you. That's how I feel right now. Let me see. Temperance, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wait, Temperance, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands? Oh, okay, this Queen of Wands is balancing out her life. And don't take the genders as your story if it's not. Just flip it how it is. Because when I read these cards, when I see a queen, my mind automatically says her. So just, if the message fits, just flip it to your situation. This Queen of Wands is carving a path. She's finding balance. And in her finding balance, she's carving a path. Now, this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands are obviously related. Where this King of this King of Cups as sure as he is about his connection to this Queen of Wands because of how he feels about her and how deeply he feels about her, he can't get his mind off of his instability right now. That's the lens he's looking at her through. And she's looking at something completely different. She's carving a path here with the Temperance. So he's looking to her And she's looking to carve a different path for herself. Oh, Lordy. And with this Temperance, this is coming from a space of healing. So then what I'm getting is that this Queen of Wands then, yeah, she picked up on that and she decided to go a different way. She decided to go her own way. I gotta go my own way. Shout out to anyone who watched High School Musical 3. Oh, 2. Okay, so I just have to clarify. I'm gonna put it here so y'all can see it. I just need to clarify the Knight of Cups. Well, honestly, I don't need to clarify the Knight of Cups. The bond was real. The feelings were real. Or are real. Why am I speaking in past tense? I don't know. This might be something in the past for you guys, but everybody's on a different timeline, so don't focus too heavily on that. The love was real. The love was real. It was. It just wasn't enough. Because you guys are on 2 separate pages. With the sun here. Oh, wow. I feel like you guys brought out the inner child and the joy and the spontaneity and the spunk out of each other. But unfortunately, you're both just on different frequencies right now. And that's why it's not working or not going to work. And then on top of that, with the 2 of Swords here, I see... I don't know why this gives me an energy of limbo. I heard the word limbo. So because you guys are on different frequencies and want different things and are looking at this connection differently, because the Queen of Wands is facing away from this connection to focus on her own path, and the King of Wands is focused on his stability and how he can include the Queen of Wands into that so he doesn't have to fall. He won't fall. It's almost like a security blanket. And because of this it's not miscommunication, no. Because of this misalignment of what y'all want and how y'all are approaching this connection at all, it's in limbo. Oh, shit. 12 Cups popped out. That's what I was saying before. The love is real. The connection is real. The emotions you feel are real. The emotions they felt or feel, are real. It's just these feelings aren't enough. You guys have a connection. But your connection isn't strong enough to outweigh your reality. There's something about y'all's reality, y'all's 3D, that is like oil and water right now. Let's see. Are there any other messages? Are there any other messages for the collective? What other messages do we have for the collective? Oh. Alright. So we have the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Justice reverse. Capricorn and Taurus. Oh no. Somebody may have had either a situation at work that is not turning out very well for them. I don't think it's you, collective, but just take it as it resonates. Oh shit. Who was trying to cheat somebody out of money? Or an opportunity? Who was trying to cheat somebody out of money or an opportunity? El ciclo, the cycle, the world. Huh? One more time. Please clarify the world. El loco, the fool. Reversed. Ace of Swords. You intuitively know who this person is. Whoever popped into your mind, when I said that, you know who this person is. But to me, it seems like somebody that you actually ended a cycle with. And ended a cycle with because things got a little too crazy. Things got a little too out of control. With the Fool reverse, what I imagine is like the Fool just taking things a little too far. Like, okay, you're a little bit too foolish now. Like, let's rein it in, all right? You can't do everything on the fly now. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It's like, come on, let's have some sense now. Come on. I hope that makes sense because it doesn't make sense to me. So I hope this resonates with you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I feel like I need to pull some more. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Oh, with the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, can I tell you something? This had to be like a false flame, someone who you could have sworn up and down was your soulmate, and then you realize, I read that one all wrong. But it's funny, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, I'm getting that like this Two of Cups being flipped in reverse. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like, here's what I'm it's so weird. This is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, right? See, with the Two of Cups upright and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, I also imagine the inverse, where it's like the destiny is for this Two of Cups to be reversed, for the separation to happen. Right? So it's like no matter which way you flip it, it's the same thing, because it's like the love was real, or the love is real, but it wasn't meant to be the end all be all, or you weren't meant to see it through the end, not through the end, but through your lifetime. And then even still, when you flip it, it's like the destiny here was for a separation, right? So whichever way you flip it, it's like a parallel message. Interesting. I want to get a different message for you guys. I don't know about you guys, but lately I feel like there's been so much coming across about connections and like, you know, separating yourself from karmics and all this romantic stuff, which I do think is still important because, you know, romance is a part of life. It's a big part of life, right? So, you know, it's not that it shouldn't be addressed, but sometimes I feel like the tarot community oversaturates the whole love stuff. I just want to tap into a different, you know, frequency, because if you're anything like me, you're probably frustrated getting the same message over and over and over and over and over again. So let's see. I might have to pull from a different deck. Give me 1 second. What can the collective expect for their money? The Sun. The Two of Swords. Why are the same cards flying out? Okay. What does the collective need to know about their money and career right now? At this present sweltering moment. Golly, the devil. Aker? What the fuck does Aker mean? Oh gosh, why does the devil have breasts? Guess I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, showed it again. Okay, so we have, let me move it down so you can see the picture better. Good. All right, so we have the devil, the sun, and the Two of Swords. The devil, the sun, and the two. Ooh, an offer you can't refuse. But there's something about this offer that's like, it's an offer you can't refuse, but there's something about it that makes you kind of iffy. It's like, wow, this is a great deal. Like, on paper, this is amazing. I think there's a nudge, though, where it's just like, ooh, I don't know if it's something that I should, I'm just not sure. Don't let anybody rush you into making a decision. Don't do it. And don't let somebody talk you into something either without actually fully discussing it with yourself, like fully. This is something that you're gonna have to use discernment with. Honestly, this is something you just have to consult yourself with. I'm not saying that you shouldn't ask for advice or whatever the case may be, because I do think that that's valid. If you come to a point where you're offered something that is amazing but seems a little bit too good to be true, get opinions from trusted sources, you know, people close to you. But at the end of the day, your discernment is going to be crucial here. I don't see the devil as a bad card here. I'm not going to lie to you. I actually see it as a neutral card. I just see it as binding, contractual. So don't let anyone rush you into making a decision. Because whatever this decision is, it has consequences, and consequences that are hard to get out of, whether good or bad. Like I said, I actually don't see the devil as a bad card here. I quite see it with it being clarified by the sun. I literally see it as you having to consult. Oh, whoa, hold on. You having to consult with your shadow self and your light self about what you want to do. You will literally have to merge your shadow self and your light self to see what decision to make, because when this is first presented to you, you're going to be very confused. You won't know what to do. Shit, you might even ask Google what to do. But at the end of the day, the answer lies with you. Connecting your shadow and your light self. Honestly, I don't know how to break that down because it's a collective, so I don't know anyone's specific situation. But whatever this is, it does look promising. But does it align with you? That is the question. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a decision here, and it might not be the easiest, but honestly, I don't think there's a wrong decision. Did I not shuffle these cards? I know I shuffled these cards. Why is the Two of Cups? Well, I was saying contract, right? To me, the Two of Cups is contractual, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh. So more specifically, don't let anybody rush you into a partnership. Do not let anybody rush you into a partnership. I'm getting that. Nah, I must not have shuffled these cards because I don't understand why the same cards are coming out. That's crazy. The Three of Swords. And then this other card fell here. So I'm just going to put it right there. The Four of Pentacles. Huh. Keep your wits about you. Because it's weird. Nothing seems nefarious here. Like, nothing seems like, whoever wants this partnership wants to wow. I almost said internally harm you. I meant to say intentionally harm you. Internally harm you. Interesting. It's not that this person who wants a partnership wants to... I wanted to say internally again. What's the word I'm looking for? Holy shit. Intentionally. Oh, what the fuck? That's weird. Okay. So I guess this person isn't looking to intentionally harm you. But it could very well go down that route. Sorry. Because it's low-key gonna bind you guys, but not bind you guys forever. But it's gonna be hard to get away from this person when it comes to your money and stuff. And your business. It's gonna be hard to get away from this person. I feel like this person is the type of person who's gonna kind of creep in slowly. Right? Like kind of build rapport. And then there's going to be a time where they just present you with something and they just try to rush you into it. And you kind of have to, keep your wits about you, because it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, yeah, we've been communicating about maybe some ideas, or, whatever the case may be, or, bouncing ideas off of each other, brainstorming, but then randomly one day, it's just like you're presenting me with something and you're asking me if I'd be down to do it now or in the next month. I don't know. Let me think about it. I have more questions. How do you feel about it? How did you find out about this? It's like that. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles with the Temperance. There are experiences that you went through that have prepared you for this. Just know that. So when you feel indecisive and you feel like you don't know which way to go or whether to trust this or whatever the case may be, you've gone through experiences that are going to prepare you for this if it hasn't happened already. And you're going to know what to do. You're going to know how to deal with it. And you're not going to initially know what to do. But you will definitely eventually know, okay, yes, I'm going in, or nah, I'm backing out, or just not going in at all. I see you being very cautious. I don't know if you're somebody who's had bad business dealings before, and this partnership actually seems decent. Confirmation. But you're still going to be cautious. No matter how good it looks. No matter how good it feels. You're still going to be cautious. Because you're just going to be like, something feels funny. Something feels funny. You won't be able to put your finger on it, man. Something's going to be funny. Like hilarious, but not in a good way. With the Five of Cups reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse. Holy shit, Seven of Swords reversed. You're going to see two sides to this people? To this person? Maybe there are multiple people involved. But you're going to see a different side. Holy shit. Hold on. Seven of Swords reversed. Fuck, dude. Another side of this person is going to be revealed to you. I don't know if you're going to like it. Oh, Lord, be careful. The Star reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed. Throw the whole thing away. Throw the whole thing away. I thought this was up in the air and didn't have a conclusion. I conclude that this is a piece of shit. Don't sign no fucking contract or jump into anything with this fucking person. Don't do it to yourself. Confirmation. Jesus Christ, nobody ever texts my phone. My phone be quiet all day. Now it's dinging. That's crazy. Well, that's confirmation for you, whoever needed that. Don't fuck around with this person. Or you're going to fuck around and find out. And you don't want to find out. Shit. Nah, I'm pulling out an oracle. We're getting an oracle for you guys, and then we're going to wrap this up. Unlike Daddy. Let me stop. Let me chill. We are going to wrap it up, though. This is a long reading. Okay. So I'm going to pull from my... What deck is this? My Messenger Oracle deck. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see the booklet because I don't like the way the box looks. So my Messenger Oracle... I love this deck so much. I haven't used it. Wow. I haven't used this deck in years. Nah, I'm exaggerating. Maybe 1 year. Wow. Okay. Let's see what message pops up for you guys. All right. What does our collective need to know? What does our collective need to know? What message, comforting, reassuring message do you have, excuse me, for our collective? Wow. 1 flipped over at, 2. Oh no. Oh no. I thought 1 flipped over while I was shuffling, but it was actually like 7 of them. And I'm not taking 7. I need your loving, so fresh, so clean. Oh! Nourish the soul. Ooh, talk about it. Talk about it. Actually, I'm going to put it on top of the booklet right in front of my amethyst. Nourish the soul. We're going to read this message for you. So actually, I'm going to take the book. Oops. Okay. Nourish the soul. Drink in life. Use your senses to explore your world, to see, touch, taste, smell, hear, and experience all that is within you and around you. Your journey through life is meant to be a sensory experience. Your life is meant to be a rainbow of color, full of motion and sound. It is not meant to be a bland, tasteless existence of simply black and white. Be sensual, explore yourself in your world every day, and nourish your soul with every moment. All right, collective. So you guys might be trying to put some limitations on yourselves out of a sense of practicality, whether that has to do with what it is that you eat, what it is that you purchase, how much time you spend around those you love. There's a sense here that you're kind of restricting yourself for some practical reason. But this is telling you that whatever fulfillment you think you're going to get from that, you're not. And you honestly just need to live and not be so afraid that if you actually allow yourself to experience the pleasures that you want to experience, that you'll somehow crumble and fall off your wagon. You're not going to fall off your wagon, sweetheart. You're not. Don't even worry about it. You're not going to fall off your wagon. You're going to be okay. I mean, don't indulge or overindulge. That's another confirmation. Well, how am I getting so many calls? Wow. Sorry about that, guys. I received an important call. So, it's funny that call came in at the end because I'm actually done. And I don't remember what I said right before this. But whatever I said, that's your confirmation again. I have to say, this is like the most activity I've gotten from my phone while doing a reading. Like, when I tell you my phone is quiet, I keep to myself. Like, I keep to myself. So the fact that my phone was going off that much is actually kind of reassuring to me as a reader. So I really appreciate you guys watching this reading. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever you can do to engage with the algorithm, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope you have a safe, wonderful, blessed day wherever you are. See you in the next one.